Okay, that's the first. Yeah?
Got it.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I am your host, Ice Dragon King, and today, with our fellow friend, with our other friend,
Yes.
Mr. Hammer,
Yes.
we're doing Neverwinter. But I did a previous video on how to start Neverwinter, but we had some technical difficulties. Apparently, it's been deleted, and I don't know why. But that's fine. That's been gone, sorted.
Exactly.
So we're going to start afresh. I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about Neverwinter. How to create a character, how to start a guild, how to perform in a guild. But first, got to know what the races do first. What is the best race for which class you choose? Yes, there's a big difference. Class. A lot of people tell you that. A lot of people tell you that, oh, this person is best for this class. Yeah, they do have some racial bonuses for a particular class. But first we're going to have a look at human. You can see there the two racial advantages. You can take a look at the racial advantages yourself. Remember, advantage means everything in this game. Everything. Humans are probably the best class for one of the best classes for tanks. They're one of the best for tanks because they can take a beating and they can dish it right back to you tenfold. So if you're looking for like a fighter, a paladin, non-magic users, anything that's just straight on in your face melee style, this is the best class to choose for. It's a human. And I would say half orc as well. Half human, half orc. The two of them are very good. Well, right now we're just going to talk about tanks and fighters. For tanks, basically. These are the best for tanks. Human, half orc, dwarf. Let's get down to it. Metallic Dragonborn and Dragonborn. But we all know that you don't want to be spending money. If you're gonna buy this, if you're gonna get this game, download this game because it's a free to play.
No money. That is a promise.
Unless you choose to pay for it. Unless you choose to buy a race that you like. So basically with this, like I said, we're talking about tanks. Our friend here, Mr. Hammer, he's a tank.
Yes. Yep, I am a tank. Stronger and healing. And use of protection abilities.
What class did you choose, mate?
barbarian, of course.
Wrong one. I mean race. Sorry, race.
Oh, race. Okay, half-orc, Alia. Stronger, brutality, and their hatred race is of blood hue.
There we go. Yep. And barbarian as well. So we're going to that as well. Barbarian. For tanks, there's barbarian, there's paladin, there's fighter. They're the main three. So, with that said, we're going to go through all the different races and their classes of what they can become, which will be the best for you. So, that's tanks. Now we go to the next one. We're sticking with the theme of melee. The next one, that is not a tank, is just a straight up hit hard and get in, get out, basically. And that's a Trickster Rogue. The best for Trickster Rogue, though, surprisingly, can be human too. Human could be really good as a Trickster Rogue. Very good at it, actually, surprisingly. And no. No. Just trying to find it. Halfling, they would be good. Now, this one, the Drow. They're very good at it too. Because they're so sneaky and quiet. Basically, they're the Dark Elves, if you will. And I would say this one as well. They would be very good at it too. Don't ask me to say that name, because that's a really hard name for me. I can't really say it. The I don't know. Not even going to try and say that. They'll be good as Trickster Rogues. Now we're going to the magic. Well, no, next we're going to leave magic to the very, very last. Next, archers. Well, there's obviously only two classes. Two very good classes to make as a ranger. Moon Elves, they're very good. I use a Moon Elf as an archer, and wow, she's really, really good. Wood Elf would be the best. Best archers, Moon Elves. No, sorry, Wood Elf. Sorry, Wood Elf. Because that's the whole deal. They are archers. They're known for being archers. They're the best. Gifts, not so much. They're more magic users. And again, once again, I go back to human. Human's a good archer too. Surprisingly, yeah, most things humans are very good at. When it comes to weapon-based combat, Trickster Rogues, flipping archers, fighters, barbarians, what's the last one? Paladins. No, nothing better. There's a few things better than the human, but basically that's what you should really choose. Okay, now, last but not least, magic. we have got in the magic users, we have the healer, the cleric, the warlock, and the wizard. We're going to talk cleric first, the healer. But I'll get into all the things a bit later on of what you're supposed to do at each one, for each one. But for now, we're just saying who is the best for each race. Okay, and you will be able to pick what I will become, what race and what class. Just don't pick archer or what is it called, warlock, because I've got those two already. Oh yes, warlock, I forgot about warlock. So what would be the best for healer? There's a few classes for that. Moon elf, very good healers, very good. I'll explain why all that in a minute. We'll get into stats after this. Sun elf, they're very good. Half elf, sorry. Tieflings, not so much. Dark elves, surprisingly. The Dragonborn, they're good. They're very good healers. And the metallic.
Like a Skyrim is the language.
True. And the metallic Dragonborn. Yeah, the metallic Dragonborn is really not much difference between them, from what I can see. They're pretty much the same. It's just people prefer the metallic Dragonborn for roleplay instances. Oh wait, no. Maximum. It gives you what, a bit more maximum hit points. That could be handy, but not necessary when you first start off. And they're expensive to buy as well. Not so much them. They're... Let's have a look at their stats. Not really. Yeah, these ones as well. The I still can't say their name. I'm sorry about that. But okay, in my professional opinion and I would honestly say, if you can't buy the Dragonborn, the next best healer, for the healer, I would definitely go with the Tiefling. Most definitely. They have a lot of good attributes to become a healer. Very good. Okay. That's with healers now. Next is wizards. Wizards use a lot of magic. And the funny thing is, with wizards, I believe now they have changed it. You used to be able to play as a wizard. With wizard, I may have to double check this. We can double check this. But I believe in the last update, in the last mod, I think wizard, or was it warlocks? No, warlocks, sorry, cannot be a healer. They're only DPS. But we'll get into that in a minute. So healers, Tiefling, in my opinion, would be the best for you. Okay, next one. One of my personal favourites, Warlock. And the last magic user. For Warlocks, there's a lot of different ones you can be. Tiefling's a good one. It's a very good one. There is not so much the Sun Elf. They could be good at Warlocks. The Moon Elf could be good at a Warlock. Not exactly, no. A Gif would be a good Warlock. And that's basically it. So, there's only a few for Warlock that is a really good one. You need ones that can give you intelligence. No, that's not it. Wisdom and intelligence. Dexterity is not so much what you would need for that. It's wisdom and intelligence. They will be the main ones you will need. So, with that, for me personally, I always pick for every class I use. Every class, I pick the Moon Elf. But let me tell you, once again, this one I actually bought with my own physical cash. Now we're getting into where you can buy stuff on this game. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can choose to buy stuff and make it easier for yourself to get to level 70. Like that. But if you're brand new to this game and you think, oh, I'm just going to buy everything so I can buy something that will actually get me all the way up to 70 and go straight into the campaign on the mountain and get through it. Do not do that if you're a new player. For the love of God, don't do it.
That was a worse weapon. Do not go to elemental evil. You go to a bottom mountain, on the mountain, run away in level 80.
Exactly. Guys, if you are new to this game and you want to buy something, buy a race. Buy a race if you really, really, really need to. The GIF is a good one. Alright, I'm going to show you all the ones you can buy right now. There's the GIF, the Moon Elf, there is the Dragonborn, Metallic Dragonborn, and I still cannot say that bloody name. But, hello, Your Majesty.
Good morning.
I'm just doing a small segment of a video for YouTube. Could you
I see that.
Could you help with this? I'm telling everyone, in your opinion, when you first get this game, you're brand new to the game, what's the one thing you should never ever do?
What game we talking about?
Neverwinter, of course. Best game in the world.
New player? New rookie? You name it.
What's the one thing?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I always say, if you just got the game and you're just getting into it, you watch this video and you like the look of it, I always say, just don't buy anything with your own money. Just don't. Play the
That's
game.
a good one, because I don't spend anything.
Only free Download free and acceptable.
Yeah. And if you are a play to win and you want to play this game to win the game, don't bother. No one does it. There's no winning this game because there's always something new coming out. You think, I beat the game. No, you have not. There's new things to do all the time. You just bought. Say you just spent $500, say, and you've got yourself a race. You just bought a lot of things off the Zen store, and then you find you absolutely hate the game, and guess what you've done? You wasted $500 on a game that you will never play again. So, for the love of God, play this for at least a month before you consider buying anything. Please. But anyway, you've seen all the characters you can buy. Now, just for laughs and giggles, I'm going to make the Dark Elf. I've never been a Dark Elf. Been my first time. And I'm going to try out the Wizard. Now you can see, these are all the ones we just looked at. There we go. We got the Fighter, we got the Barbie. But now I'm going to teach you the lingo as well. We got the Fighter, we got the Barbie, we got the Pally, we have the Warlock, we have the Archer, we have the Wizard, we have the Healer, we have the Rogue, and that's it. But like I said, we're going to try our hand at the Wizard. I've never been a wizard, so we're going to take a look at this. Now, if you were paying attention to what I said before, look at this. That's your strength. How much power, how much damage you can do to an opponent. This one, hang on, what's that? Dexterity. Dexterity. Dexterity, yes, is your speed. How fast can you go? How fast can you run? That, if you're going to be an archer, a fighter, a paladin, you need to be fast. You need to be quick on your feet, because you need to get to somewhere freaking quick. Wisdom, that is your health. Next, charisma. That is important too. If you're going to be a magic user, you're going to need this. And intelligence. I'm just flicking through this really quickly, but when you see them, if you want to take another look a bit later on, pause the video and have a good look at what they say on the bottom. And the last but not least is your critical can't bloody say it. Crit.
Critical strike.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Now, for a wizard, now we're getting to the real technical side of things. You could be, I'm pretty sure you still can be, for a wizard, I'm not sure, but we'll double check that once we get into the game. You either can be a healer or a DPS. A healer is just one that goes around healing everybody. You basically can't do any damage, but you can do a bit, but not a lot. Your job is to keep the people alive. But the best thing is, and for those, and this is even for more experienced players, healers, for the love of God, stay with the tank. That is your job.
Exactly as I go.
The tank needs healing more than the DPSs. They have their potions and things to keep them alive. If they die, so what? Doesn't mean a thing. You can be rezzed and carry on. But the two of them are really important. The healer and the tank are the most important people on this game. Healer and tank. Do not forget that. So, let's get straight into this. Then I'm not going to... You can take a look at yourself for your customization. I'm not going to keep this character. It's only to show you what you need to do when you first come into game. Okay. All this, the bonuses that these guards give you, they're not really that important. That's just for roleplay purposes. Remember, this is D&D after all. So, and as you can see, you've got your choice of where you're from, who do you serve.
Blue.
Now, let's just pick a random name. Again, you could choose whatever you want, but as long as it's not sexual, you will be banned for stupid sexual names. And this person, I'm talking to one person in particular, and he knows who he is. I will be right back, bear with me. Yeah?
Excuse you for a sec, please.
Oh, just bear with us. Oh, what the hell is going on here?
You need to help with the stocks and stuff. No, not that, leave that there. You take those up for me, please, to sort them out. Oh, it's fine. Go on.
I've got them. Blimey. Okay. Okay, my dragons. I am back.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Okay. We picked a name. Now, bind character. Well, while I'm doing some washing, I will let you see the cutscene. Just because I'm nice.
Don't forget the spoiler alert. That is Belinda is dying in the Polish treasury at the place.
And ooh. Oh, she is beautiful. It's a shame. Berlin, she is gorgeous. It's just a shame about what she's about to become. Complete shame. Now, the people you see right now are the people you will be playing alongside when you come into the game. The big guy... No, I'm not going to tell you the names. You can see for yourself in a minute. I'm hoping you recognize who that is, what that is. Right. Wow. Oh, blimey, that's a big orc. Honestly, do love the cutscene. So good. How many games do you know that can actually play a brilliant cutscene like this? None, I would say. Oof, blimey. Watch it. Oh God, what the? That's... Yeah, I'm almost done now. Don't worry, I'm not going to cut off the cutscene. Don't worry. I'm not going to cut off the cut... What? that didn't come out right. See? Healer. Tank. Jeez. DPS. Guys, look out. Oh. Wow. I've forgotten how cool the cutscene is. There you go. Whoa. And that's that. And that's the cutscene. Wow. Honestly, amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Oh, 1 second. Whoa. All good. Okay. I'm hoping you actually paid attention to that. Right. When you see this little golden thing over his head, you can listen to it yourself when you come to that. But no, just follow everything I do from now on.
Tearing through our ranks. Protector's Enclave needs reinforcements. Fight your way to the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If you see a particularly imposing teammate, that's Maker. Do press L1 and left button to open your inventory. Select an item with
Right. Right.
to toggle twin-card elements.
Okay, guys. Now, when you come into this, really, very important. I'm only going to show you this once, so you can see we have bags. Do not keep it like that. Go into here, options, and just follow what I do. There we go. Now you can see we have just one big bag. Now equip your armor and whoops. Alright, now you see this? This gives you refinement points. With refinement points, later on in game, And I mean much. And I mean much later on, when you hit level 80, when you hit level 80, like I was saying, well, oh, that's good. But I'm not going to speak for now. I'm just going to let this thing tell you what you're supposed to do. Anyway, now I have a chance. Oh, wow. That is pretty good. Anyway, so really important, when you actually get to level 80, yeah, sorry, we keep getting interrupted by the chat. Well, for now, I'm going to talk over it for the time being, because you'll be able to figure this sort of stuff out when you make your character. I don't really need to listen to it because I've already got an idea of what I'm doing. Wow. So, when you actually get into the game, I mean properly into the game, this is just the tutorial part. When you get into the actual game and you're able to start talking to people and actually get an idea of what you're doing, you need to know these most important rules. First, when you saw those little things before, the quartz, refine them. No, convert to refinement. Anything that is not useful to you, convert to refinement. Always convert to refinement. Because later on in the game, I mean, when you hit max level 80, they will become really, really important to refine a lot of your weapons, armor, just tons and tons of things you will need to actually level up. But that is endgame, pretty much, level 80. Your best bet, when you hit level 70, when you hit level 70, this is going to be really important for you. It's refinement points. And hello there. You're just in time. Anyway, as I was saying, you'll be able to get a lot of decent materials like weapons, armor, mainly weapons. It's mainly the weapons and the bonding rune stones. The bonding rune stones are for your characters, mounts. That is probably the most important thing. When you can, to get bonding rune stones.
It's a pain to be on spell.
What's a pain, mate? Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain in the backside sometimes to actually get the refinement. here's probably the most important thing you probably will have to do as soon as you get into game. If you can get in-game, once you get in-game and you're able to, try and join a decent guild. A lot of people say, oh no, you just need to start leveling. No. Whoever says that, no. They are loners. They're ones who actually played the game. They know what they're doing. I would really suggest, as soon as you get in game and you got friends on this game, join their guild. So then you will be able to make it a lot easier, to be a lot easier to level up, to have fun with people. You're going to have to join a guild eventually, so you might as well join one immediately. Myself, Warhammer, and our queen here, we all have guilds. Some really good guilds, and the names of those guilds are, well, actually I've got two. I should be honest about that. The first ones are, they're called Disciples of Satan and Blood Moon Wolves. They are mine. Our friends, they have the Piglets. And the other one is Dragon Knights.
Knights, what?
Dragon Knights Squad. Dragon Knights Squad.
Yeah. Or Charles calls Night Squad is a shorter man.
Yeah, a lot shorter. If you get an invitation from one of those guilds, they're us. We are friendly, we like to talk to people, and we will help you no matter what.
Or you see my voice chat and using a communication if it's accessible.
Exactly.
He's doing a YouTube thing right now.
I know
We'll be
that.
finishing soon, mate. Just showing them the beginning, just the little beginning bits of what you need to do as soon as you join the game. Okay, guys, like we were saying, I'm rushing through this because I know what I'm doing, so watch what I do, and then you will know exactly what you need to do to start off. It's easy enough. It's really, really easy. Once we can get into the game, it's really easy to learn this. Really easy game to learn. Really fun. I can guarantee you, you will spend hours. I mean, literal hours, even days playing this game. If you can find a good squad to play with, like us, you'll be fine. You'll have fun. You'll be able to laugh, joke, have a good laugh. Excuse me, I just got some hiccups.
I know that. There's a lot of community feel comedia or a black joke.
True. Oh yeah, you see these on my joystick? There's square and triangle. These are your at wills. If someone says just use your at wills, that means using your square, triangle, and circle. Your dailies is your L1. Your L1, and Your corresponding ones as well are your square, triangle, and circle again.
Circle means the artifacts are okay to use in all of the classes. Very importantly.
Exactly. Your artifacts are like little. Well, basically, artifacts are like really powerful spells or weapons, or depending what you've actually chosen. Actually, it does depend on what you've actually chose. There's a lot of good artifacts out there, very good artifacts. And if someone tells you, oh, the Staff of Flowers is the best one for all classes, no. They're just saying that because it's the best in slot. Just because it says it's best in slot, do not think it's the best for you. It depends on your playstyle. People who are melee characters, who are actually close ranged, yes, no question about it. It is very good. Ones who are close to the action all the time, it buffs your power, your critical strike, and all that, including your teammates. But unless you are a melee character, no, do not use it. Really, don't bother trying to save up to get it. If you get it, great, keep it. Definitely keep it, definitely use it. But do not think you have to go out your way to get it. Don't. I'm just telling you this now because a lot of people will be telling you, oh, you need to get this, you need to get that, you must have this. No. You get what's best for your playstyle. Test builds out. Test the builds out. See what's good for you. What's good for someone else may be absolutely horrible for you. So be your own player. Seriously, be your own player. Do what you want to do on this game. And someone says, you're doing this all wrong, you got the wrong artifacts, you got this wrong, ignore them. If they say that, they want to weaken you. Me, I always say, I will give you an idea of what might be good for you, but I will never tell you, you must get this. I have got a build that I'm working on myself that is really good for my playstyle. For the long range attacks, if you're an archer or a warlock, I have got an exceptionally good build for you if you want to use it. If you do, let me know and I will teach you what it is. It's not cheap though. I can honestly say it's not a cheap build. You'll be spending a lot of Astro Diamonds. Astro Diamonds basically is the currency. The most important currency in the game. Nearly everything costs Astro Diamonds. So there's several, maybe even there's loads of different currencies, but Astro Diamonds is the most important one. You don't have Astro, you have nothing. You don't got any decent things to do. Oh.
All you have to do, go there, the queue, give you Astro Diamond rewarded.
Exactly. But to get
Plus, Bonuses is a class that you have. Tanks and healers. Not anymore.
Yep, there. Yes, there's bonuses as well. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that.
Anytime as soon as I can. The reward. If you would have failed, well, I like to say, try again and then reward you again.
Exactly. And if you fail in a dungeon, and I mean the higher level dungeons, do not fret. Do not think that, oh, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. Keep trying. Keep persevering at it. Luckily, you won't have that problem. You have no problem with that whatsoever. Simply because when you're leveling from 5 to 70, you don't really have that many hard ones to do. Not that hard at all. The highest is about 60, 65. And in a group, a decent group, even with a bad group, you can easily beat them. It's when you hit, it's when you hit 80. Wouldn't you agree, man? Once you hit 80 and you get a higher item level, that is probably one of the, a lot of people say it's one of the most important things right now is item level. In some way, yes. It's important. It can be very, very important for you to be able to do the stuff, to be able to get to the decent dungeons, which I will show you now. As you can see, we cannot do dungeons at this low level. Not be able to. You have to hit level 12.
Just need to catch the two thieves who escaped and trace where the Nashers are hiding the crown. We know that one of the thieves, Sly Rogue or Honor Ray, uses a ruined building near the
yeah, you can take a listen to that in a minute. Right, now, do you remember what I said earlier? These are now the better weapons and armor. At this beginning part, you will not be able to convert to refinement, so just discard them. These you can. When you see that bottom bit, convert to refinement points. Do it. And these things can be used to sell. You can sell them for gold. Now, you'll get this as well. This, hopefully, you'll get this chest as well. We open it up. Get some pretty decent stuff. Nothing to write home about. Now look, money, gold, silver, and bronze give you,
or each medal of a court brew.
They'll be able to give you some decent, like, injury. If you are not a VIP, which we'll get to in a minute, you will need injury kits, and you will need a lot of injury kits. So you will need a lot of gold to buy injury kits. Injury kits, in fact, we'll show you now. Yeah, and you see right there we have some mail. If you're not a VIP, which I will mention, you have to buy either with real money or with in-game currency, but at a low level, you will not be able to do it. Okay, we can delete that, and we'll open that. This is my race pack. When you buy a race, you get a race pack. You'll be able to get... Ah, no, that's not my race pack. No, wrong one. Normally, if you ever want to get mail, look for this. But because I'm a VIP, I can go to my character sheet and go all the way down to VIP bonuses. Look at this. I'm able, because I'm a rank 7 VIP, I have a travel per... I have, the first thing you would get is a traveling scroll to the Moonstone Mask. Or, and when you level it up, you get a travel post where you can use to go to anywhere on the map. And then the next level, you can get your own mail box. And then you can have your own vendor come to you at any time. Then I haven't got these two because I'm not high enough level yet. Then you got your... What is that? That is when you do professions. Professions is like your workshop where you can craft quite a lot of decent stuff, actually. Quite a lot of decent stuff. Rings, armor, refinement things.
And lots of weapons and defense. You name it.
And then after that, you get VIP 12, and that will give you your bank, your own bank. But we're getting ahead of ourselves right now. Right, now we're going to here. This is the first quest you do in Neverwinter. Your first quest, Sergeant Knox gives you to try and find the crown. You have to do this one to unlock, to go outside the city. But the next thing you will have to do is get a mount. But because I bought a race pack, I can get a mount, some bonding stones, and on top of that, what's it called? A companion. Now we're getting to the technical side of things. With that, I'm able to get some... I'm able to have a companion with me way before time. You have to be a bit higher to actually get companions. I think it's something like level 15 or something, or level 10. It's something like that. It's not that high, and it's really easy to get. So, like I said, before you type anything in chat or ask for a guild or anything like that, you come here and and see what else you need to do. Well, yeah, You see these chests? Always get the chests. Always look in the chests. Weapon. Sometimes they have weapons. Sometimes they have armor. Most of the time, it gives you. I said 9 times out of 10, it gives you refinement and gold. Refinement and gold. You see this? This tells you you have completed the thing. It's completed now. We open it. We get a better weapon. But don't think that is all. Look at this. Secret door. Always look for the secret doors. Because they will have treasure. A lot of treasure that will help you along your way. Here's a bit of a rule as well. If you're with a companion or a friend, and if they're a low level like you, only take one thing out of the chest. So then they'll be able to take something too. Because if you just take everything, no one else can get anything out of that chest. And 9 times out of 10, if you do that and you're not with friends and you're in a queue group, that's cause to having you kicked. I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. Oh, have a look. You see this? He has a name, his name, and a title, but no guild. So I'm going to show you how you can create that. Now look at this. You're able to put what you want underneath here. Something like how to or something like that. We'll just put that, and then now we've got a saying. Now we've also got a title as well. So next thing I'm going to show you is, once you've done that, go back to Sergeant. There we go. Now we've leveled up.
You've impressed me. I'd like to put your skills to work outside of Protector's Enclave.
Now.
Journey. You're going to need a mount of your own. Head down to the Chandaku stables and talk with the mount merchants there. You'll cut a fine figure riding around on a swift horse. Or maybe one of their more exotic mounts is your style. See what they have to offer, and then return to me for your next mission.
Right, now then. This is for myself only. Unless you have actually bought a race pack, this is not going to work for you. Now, look in here. You see, Moon Elf Starter Pack. And, of course, this as well, you can actually get for free. See this, what I've got on now? This is, well, hang on. Oh. We've got quite a few different things we can choose from on this. So, now, let's have a look. Remember, convert to refinement. Reject that one, or we can't get rid of it. So if you can't get rid of it, convert to library. use that one. Discard. Now, this is a peril. Now, but first, I'm just going to show you the different ones you can get. Now, this is a mount you can download for free on the PSN store. Before you download Neverwinter, download this. A free Blue Beetle Great Mount. And you also will get this as well. Now then, this is what I get in my race pack that I have bought. There we go. We have a unicorn. This one is an epic mount. An epic mount is what you need to try and get as soon as possible, because
Literally, look at our icon, it's a speed. The speed you will need like the legendary speed. Just like it, like it.
exactly. Now then, now we've got an epic companion that we're going to name LOL. You can have different names, but that's all we're going to call it for now. So now what we want to do is go into our character sheet, go to mount, and change it for this one. Epic mounts are more important. There we go. And once you've got your epic mount, or your mount, whatever mount you got, you place that on it. Your mount insignia. And then you've completed it. Now, you go into to companions. Now you're going to summon this girl. Now we got an epic companion, but unless you actually get this pack, you will not have everything I have got. Remember, I have bought all this. Now then, now go to mount speed. Now you must put 110 movement speed so you can go faster. Look, you press your ups. You see where the on your controller it has the 4 joysticks. Press the up. That'll summon it and banish it. Now, the next thing I would suggest is to try and learn your location, where you are, what you're doing. Now it's saying I have to talk to. Okay then. Look at this. This is an ongoing gag. That you can look for. Now then, you see this sparkly line? It's telling you where you need to go. Alright, next thing, while we're here, this is the guild. This is where you learn how to make a guild or be in a guild. Now, once I've stopped read that. You need to read that. Really important that you learn to read that. Very important that is. Right, here we go. Right, let's talk to this guy.
Hello there. Are you interested in a battle of wits? I'm apprenticed to a rather powerful and eccentric wizard. My master has hidden a number of scrying orbs throughout the Sword Coast.
And very importantly, if you are level 15, you are now is a guild is open. Or you can identify a group. Group 5 and you are the guild name, and voila, guild is finished.
Exactly. But remember, you have to be here at this particular person. And you can probably see the chat. Now, if you press L1 and down, that tells you what's going on in the chat. Now, these are the ones you really must get rid of. Just follow me what I am doing. You do not need all these chats open. It will clutter up your page and it will just drive you absolutely insane. Keep trade open if you want, but honestly, don't bother. There's never anything good there. Group and guild. Group, guild, zone chat, and alliance. But right now we don't got an alliance and we're not in a guild. So, and the next thing you need to do, like I said, is take a look at a guild, see what we can actually get in a minute. But first, let's go have a look at what we need to do next. This is the person you need to talk to get your mount. You'll have two options. Because I've already got a mount and I already completed the quest, it won't show up for me. So it's how these two, honestly, they're kind of crappy, but necessary. And right now we have got the Hell Pit, but you have to be max level to do it. Alright, the next thing I'm going to show you is the riches. That guild marks is when you donate to a guild some influence or flipping. There's a lot of different things you can give to the guild that will give you guild marks. Guild marks will be able to get you some pretty decent stuff, but we'll show you that once we get into a guild. Right, rough astral diamonds and astral diamonds. You will get rough astral diamonds when you do queues. But right now we won't be able to get into queues because we have to be level 12. And you can make 100,000 a day. Right now I would not even try to get that because it's a waste of time. Because you'll never get 100,000 in a day at such a low level. It's a waste of bloody time. Next one, refinement points. Self-explanatory. You'll be able to get refinement points for different things. For like Here we go. This sort of stuff. That will help you immensely. Now I'm going to show you. This one is an artifact. So when I press L1 and square, no, what is that? Circle. That is my artifact's power. Nothing brilliant. Alright, now I'm going to put in zone chat looking for a guild. So to change the tabs of, you saw how I just did that? I pressed L1 and R1. To go back is L1, to go forward is R1. Now, to type you have to press square and then just type what you want. Looking for a guild.
Simple. UCD.
Indeed. There we go. I just put looking for a guild and hopefully someone will send us one. Ah, there we go. Didn't have to wait too long. You see, guild invite. That is the name of the guild. Now if you press your D-pad, it will say accept or deny. For now, we'll accept. Now then, now if we go to social, this one, and go to guild, we will see that is the name of the guild. This is how many people actually have the guild. Not many people. Now, here we go. They've only just made this guild. Literally just now made this guild. So, let's give the leader an invite to the party in a minute. So now you can see all the different things about the guild. Now, this is really important. Ranks in the guild. Got rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and etc. etc. Rank 1 means you're the lowest person on the totem pole. And these are the permissions you can do. Like rank 2, same thing. Rank 7, that is like the boss, the main honcho. We need to... Hello. Hello, they've just started an alliance. Alliances are very important. They've only just started with these two, but if I can have a word with them, I can get them to join my alliance. There's one spot for a sword and the rest are gauntlets. That's a sword spot, means that you invite the gauntlets, these here. Again, this is really technical stuff. You're brand new to the game. Do not get involved in this sort of stuff unless you know what you're doing. Leave that to the more advanced people in game. So, let's give these people an invite to the party and let them know they can join our alliance that's already fully ready to accept any level guilds. Now, if you go to guild roster, come off that, we will give this person an invite to the party. Just bear with me. I'm going to show you how you can talk them into coming into an alliance. Right then. Should really bring in both leaders, because if you don't, it's going to be kind of hard.
Hello.
Greetings. How are you doing?
Good.
Well, I should tell you right now, for legal reasons, I am doing a YouTube video right now.
Okay.
And
That's fine.
right now I see that you just made an alliance.
Oh yeah.
Well, right now I'm the head of an alliance right now, and we're looking for new members to join us. We've got one sword spot available, and the rest are gauntlets. So if you want to bring your other friend in under you as a gauntlet, we have no trouble of you doing that, because trying to start an alliance on your own, just two people, is going to be kind of hard. But I'm more than willing to help you out, because you've helped me with this video.
Mythical. Hey, yeah, talk to Mythical. I don't know anything about this.
Who is Mythical?
Yeah.
You're Mythical.
Yeah, that's Mythical. I don't know anything about that. I just got this game 3 days ago.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Mythical, I just seen that you just started your guild just now.
Yep.
Well, right now I have got an alliance that needs more people to join. I've got one sword spot available. If your other friends want to join as well, they could join you as a gauntlet if you so wish. And I should tell you right now, I'm doing a YouTube video for beginners to how to play this game.
I didn't
know how to play the game.
Well, I have a feeling of what we do.
I can't join your alliance from there.
But of course, have a word with your other friend as well, because I don't want them just to be left on their own. You don't have to join straight away. You can think it over. We have plenty of time.
That's going to be trouble.
You might want to have a chat to your guild, your members and everything, see what they want to do.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we definitely were alliance. There's no.
I'm alright with joining your alliance.
Okay. Well, if you just bear with me 2 seconds. Well, guys, that is it for this particular character. Now, I'm going to hop on to my other character. Now I'm going to show you how you can invite people to an alliance. Because I've got two guilds, which one is it? Is that the head one? No, that's not it. That's that one. I'm hopping on to a character called Raylo. So how long have you played this game? Mythical?
I've been playing this game for almost 2 years.
3 years. So you really are an expert then. So For those who have just started, who are just starting off of how to play this game, what would you suggest to them when they first start out? What is the one thing you would suggest them to do?
I would suggest go into a GH20 guild and use their XP boon to level up faster.
Right.
And try and get epic companion is fast. That's tough for me. And also learn all the basics and stuff such as Untitled. Just join a helpful guild that teaches you about the game.
Exactly.
See, I'm different. I spent $100 the first day I got in. I bought all the bundles.
Get VIP if you can. VIP is useful to have.
Oh yes, for the boxes.
Yeah,
and you get an egg boosted VIP.
Yeah, just so you know, my dragons, what they mean is when you get VIP, every single day you get keys to actually get to open up chests, and you can easily get chests basically anywhere.
Yeah, all you have to do is kill people to get chests.
Exactly. You normally get chests when you start hitting level 10 to 12, and from that moment on you get friggin' hundreds of the blasted things. As you can see, I've got 106. I mean, that's just today for actually just killing stuff. Okay, I'm in Protectors 8.
Protectors 8, okay.
This, and so you know, well, my dragons, with this, well, to see where you are on the map on these sort of things, look for Protectors or wherever you are. If you want to get to your instance, press the D-pad 4 times. Just don't go stupid like that. 4 times, then press X. That'll bring up. Oh Jesus, it's full.
It's full, yeah. Type something in chat.
Alright.
What's your character name?
Raylo. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, because you're gonna agree with someone to join their instincts no matter what, even if it's full.
Indeed, you set right at the top. Ah, no, it is totally full. I cannot come. Oh, you're already here.
Yeah, if you're gonna agree with someone can join their instincts, even if it's full.
Yeah, and this. And right up here, my dragons, this is where they normally spawn in. If you're in a group and they invite you, come all the way up to the Halls of Justice. Right here is where they normally, what's the word? Spawn. Thank you. Spawn in. But you are not here yet. Ah, there you are. Right. Now, just so you know, if you see this, invite to alliance, you, as beginners, you will not be able to do this because only the guild leader or anyone who they've allowed to invite to the guild or got that permission to do that.
Wait, what?
Right, have a look. Now you can see we have all the sword spots have been filled. So now all that's left to do in this alliance is to get the gauntlets. And I'm going to let everyone know right now, I don't care your level, what level your guild is, as long as just one rule there is, just be respectful. Be respectful, and for the love of God, have fun. That's it. That's the whole point of the Blood Moon Wolves Alliance. You can't have fun, you can't have a joke, don't bother asking to join, because we don't want ya. Simple as that. And I'm pretty sure yourselves might have a few rules for your gauntlet spots. That's up to you.
Yeah, just as soon as you get it. That'll be in.
Exactly. Oh, looking for... someone wants another... Looks like someone wants to join an alliance.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okie doke. Now that you can see my dragons with this, my character, this one, is max level. When you see that, the blue line, that's to tell you you're not ever going to level up anymore.
You get the extra warded after time and green orc son, like an orc spirit.
Exactly, you get astral diamonds and refinement points when you level up again. Each time you level up, it just varies. It could be anything from 1,600 astral diamonds to anything. It all varies. It doesn't. We don't know how much you would get. All depends on what you want.
I'm so broke with astral diamonds.
Alright. Well, what level are you?
53.
53. Really, as I told the rest of them, you really don't need any astral at this present time. It can be important.
I just want to... Go ahead.
It can be important, but really, it's not really that essential right now. When you get to 70, 80, then it becomes really, really important.
No, I just want to buy a mouse.
Don't we all, mate? Don't we all?
Like, or a new companion.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. With companion, I've actually got. What build are you? What are you a DPS?
I'm a
tank?
Yeah, I'm a DPS.
Right.
I'm a DPS.
I have the perfect thing for you then. The perfect what's it called? Build.
No, build.
Because the one I'm on right now is a ranger. This is what I have done for my ranger, and she is super powerful. I've got all of the Avernus set, every last one of it, from the head to the feet to the, and the other one is I've got the 2 Burndish bow and knives. And And I got the Withering set for my neck, waist, and knives. And the others.
Come join me.
Right, I will put hello in zone chat again.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, invite me to the group here.
If you put anything in, oh wait, probably be easier if you put something in Alliance chat. I'll be able to get a lot easier.
If you go to the guild roster, you'll be able to get them.
To where?
If you go to your alliance and enter the guild roster, you'll find them that way. You have to go to whatever guild it's in.
Right, where are you? There you go. You are.
Oh, thank you.
Right, coming to you now. Yeah, exactly. If you want to be able to help your alliance, make sure you go, like you just said, go on to guild, then go to alliance, then go into guild roster and see who's on. That way it's a lot flipping easier to find each other, a lot easier. Wait a minute. You moved. I just came to you.
I'm trying to spawn to the top.
No, you're in P8. I'm in a different instance.
Oh, yeah, I came to you.
Damn.
Oops.
Yeah. Whoops.
Alright, so why join you?
Yeah, I'll try rejoin you in a minute. Hold on. 37 seconds I have to wait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can sell a spreadsheet.
Yep, should still be able to.
Oh, my lord.
Indeed. That's just that's just the basic things you actually see right now. The rest. So I'll be finishing up in a minute, my dragons. So this is my base stuff I actually use for this particular character, my ranger. I used the Withering set, the whole Withering set, the Artoria's music box, and Shard of Orcish's wand, and I cannot say that name. Ring. Trobian's ring. This is a bloody hard name to say that. As you can see, right now I've got my weaker companion out. Oh, speaking of which, I can go send him for training now. Now I know this is going to cause controversy because a lot of people say, no, this is the best best companion in slot now. I'm going to tell you once again, do not do what people say. If they say, oh, this is best in slot, don't give a fuck what they say. This Right now, I've been testing out Augment Companions. Augments basically give you 100% of their power, and it makes you a lot more powerful too. Right now, the star, this one, this little guy, is one of the best. In fact, right now, in my opinion, is the best Augment Companion you can get right now. Because a lot of people say the Bullet Pup or the Bullet Pup. This one is the best in slot. Well, I found one better than that. Take a look at all its stats right now. This is a legendary. Now take a look at the Star of Cimmeral. It's a slight difference. It's only a tiny bit better than just a tiny bit, but that tiny bit can make you more powerful. Take a look. Look at my stats with all that. Very important to look. So now I'm going to go back. Don't forget, pause this after I'm done, then you can have a good look at what I'm on about. This is with the Bullet Pup. Quite a big difference, isn't there now? Quite a huge difference between them. Now, I'm going to show you my. Now, take a look at it. This. Remember, this is endgame stuff I'm talking about right now. Really, this is really important for endgame players. Look at all the things I've already got. My insignias. Most of them, except for a few, are all legendary. You're wondering, how the hell did you get them? I bought them on the market, which I'm going to show you right now. The Trundling Trade House. The Trundling Trade House is the most important thing you need ever. Now, before you put in any of these, you see this? Get rid of that. Always change it to buy out. You always want to buy them out, right? So let's just take a look at mounts and insignias and go to legendary. Now remember, 9 times out of 10 they are very, very expensive. So prepare yourself for a shot, or maybe not, who knows. Yep, I thought as much. Look at that, 100,000 for one. And that's even worse, 1,300,000 for one flipping insignia. I've done a video months ago telling them, why the hell charge that much? It's wrong. It's ridiculous. You can see they're all exceptionally expensive. Because most... Oh, look at this now. It's a bit cheaper. 61,070, but about 2 months ago, I actually bought 47 insignias for 150,000. 150,000 for 57. And I've put them on both of my characters. You think this is bad? Oh no, this is nothing. Look at the mounts. I put in legendary mounts. You think that's bad? Take a look at this. Jesus freaking Christ. 8,888,888 is the cheapest mount you're probably going to find. Look at this. 11,111,111. That's for a unicorn, or what looks like a unicorn. They are surprisingly cheaper now. These are probably going to be the cheapest you're going to find. Now here we go. 15 million Astro Diamonds. Do not adjust your headsets. Do not adjust your TV. You are seeing this right. 15 million for a golden lion. Dear. I did say Neverwinter is a great game. Probably one of the best games you will ever buy. I mean download, sorry. Best games you will ever download.
Great download, yes.
But probably the most hardest thing to get is legendary creatures. Legendary mounts. Even when you hit max level, you will have to work, you have to farm just about everything you can for months. Literal, not in-game months, literal months. I know one person actually saved up and saved up and saved up for 8 months. 8 months to buy a legendary mount. The one mount that he's been looking at for a very long time. You know what happened? He saved up, he finally had enough. He went to buy it. It was gone. It was gone. Someone else bought it just before he had the chance to buy it. It's cruel how hard it is to get a legendary mount. So now he's saving up again. He said to me he's going to save up again to get max level. He's going to save up as much as he can to get max level flipping Astro Diamonds. I don't even know how much that is. Something stupid I heard. It's something like 100 million or something like that. This is, but I won't say how much he's got because I will be right back. Sorry about this. Yeah. What?
magic. That's why I leave it there near the door. Don't want to take that off. And let go of that.
Oh, I just said that to John.
No, don't, Sean. We're bleeding back to killing. And you're done.
Anything else? One. Follow those. Just that. Right. Okay, my dragon. Sorry about that. So.
That's okay. Welcome back.
Thank you. Well, you can plainly see that legendary equals bloody expensive. So now, and so you know as well, the epic mounts as well are not cheap either. Like, what? Because sometimes some Burke will put some stupid price for a simple epic mount. Like 1,111,111. What? Seriously? 2 million?
That is a full expensive extra time. If you're about like a job, do it right in the day.
Exactly.
Like I say, raise or more.
Honestly, mate, would you pay that for an epic mount? I wouldn't. You can see that most of these mounts are very expensive, but they're really nice. And you can see the different bonuses you can get from them as well. There's a lot of different bonuses and things you can get for these. But as I was saying, my dragons, my build, the build I have, is not cheap. Because I call it the mount. It's got everything to do with mounts and companions. So when you can, the first thing you need to do when you get a new character is get seven common mounts. Just the common mount, 7 of them. 7
That
commons.
was an uncommon as a sale. You were like, no problem.
Basically, they're pretty easy to get. Hell, if you join my guild, I can give you some common mounts because I've already got in the guild bank some common, a lot of common stuff, and I can guarantee you a green mount. If you let me know who you are, dead simple right now, my dragons. The easy thing you need to do is, as soon as you join my guild, you text me saying this, hashtag it's me. It's me. If you got an up to this part of the video, I can guarantee you a mount, 2 of these uncommon ones, 1 of the die packs, and some bonding runestones. 3 bonding runestones, rank 8s. So, first come, first serve.
Okay, I'm going back. I'm going to dinner.
Enjoy, mate.
I will.
So, my dragons, this is where I'm calling it right now. So, I hope this has been informative. I hope this actually taught you everything you need to know of how to start this game. And don't forget, if you are looking to join my guild, put in zone chat Bloodwolf Guild, and I will make sure I give you an invite immediately. So, I have been the King of the Dragons. This has been my guide to showing you new players of how to start in Neverwinter. Goodbye and good luck, my dragons.